Okay. I had uh, two brain surgeries because lost my. I became unconscious when we were in Telluride, and I was flown to the Barrow Neurosurgical Institute where I had a brain surgery, and they found a benign meningioma resting on my frontal lobes. But anyway, I recovered from the uh, two brain surgeries, and I was told to go to rehab for a week. And in rehab, I was told by the attending physician to put on the pressure stockings. Okay? Okay. And but then the doctor who was in charge of the hospital, the physiatrist, she said, "Oh, don't worry about it. Nothing is going to happen." So I thought I got a vacation from there. So I didn't put the stockings for 5 days.
They weren't comfortable.
They were not comfortable at all. That was one of the reasons I didn't put them on again. But anyway, I came back home, and within 2 days after coming back home, I found that at about 10 o'clock at night, I had a sudden sharp pain in the lower right side of my chest, left side of my chest. Okay? And I thought, my God, what is happening now? But then after some time, I called John. No, I didn't even call John. I just took some Advil, and I thought that would go away. Advil helped, but the pain did not go away. So, it was on, and I couldn't sleep. And finally, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I called my son-in-law. He's a doctor. And I told him what was happening. He said, "Hey, we better get to the emergency room." So we went to the emergency room. And sure enough, I had a small infarct of my lung on the left side, a small one. But still, it was because of a blockage by a thrombus. So they put me immediately on heparin, and then they put me on oral Coumadin. And that's what I took for about 6 months after that. And when I took that, then I had to go for blood tests so that my clotting time and coagulation time was normal, within normal limits. There was a range. So that's what I did. And then, when I found out that that I had that small clot in my lung, they said, "Where did that come from?" And sure enough, they did a sonogram of both my legs, and I had a long thrombus in the right leg.
What does that mean?
In the left leg. Thrombus. They could see it. They could see it on the sonogram. And so when they definitely knew that I had a thrombus, they knew that where the clot came from. So, when they put me on an anticoagulants, I gradually, that clot was resolved within the vein. And then when I repeated the thing after about 4 weeks or 6 weeks, there was no clot there. So that was good. But you must remember that, when you are bedridden, which I was for 2 weeks, when I had my brain surgery. And then I was bedridden also for greater part of the day and night at the rehab. And so actually, I did not have much mobility of my legs. And that is one of the major factors where you have to wear, the stockings if you have had surgery or if you are going to be laid up in bed for several days at a time. And so that is what happened. And that's the end of it. Bye.